It's Tara Tuesday.
Tara Tuesday.
And it's rainy.
Again. So, I don't know if you heard or not.
No, well, maybe.
They are actually looking at building up the roads down at South Church Street.
Oh.
To try and deal with this.
Huh.
So, yes.
Well, I know the bay had gone down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It did, but now we've got more rain again. So depending on how much we get, right?
Well, apparently they are letting some water out of Lake Ontario.
Right. Letting it down. Yeah. We heard the rumor anyway.
Yes. So we have a new home on tour today.
Yes.
It's a really great story and a half. It's not the typical story and a half you think of the wartime. It's actually a custom design. And it's got the big vaulted ceilings and
wood accents.
Wood accents inside. It's really great. The video will be up soon. And it's 3 Annie Rose Street, which is kind of in the center of Belleville. It's just off of Maple Drive, north of College and south of Maple Drive. It's a cute little area that you really only need to go in there if you're living in there. So it's quiet. Yeah, so that's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, full unfinished basement with a walkout. So you could, a walk up, and you could put an in-law down there if you wanted.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very fun home. Yeah, the pictures are up already, but you can see we'll get the video fairly soon.
Yeah. Yep. What else? We were away. We took a couple of days away. We haven't done
Toronto,
that.
Yeah. Went to the big TO.
Yes.
I'm naming it the Toto. I think that's gonna catch on.
I nixed that. He was allowed to say it once, twice now.
Tom the trendsetter.
What did we see at the IMAX? That was really
Oh yeah, that's right. So Tara saw, well, I saw it with her, but Tara saw Wonder Woman at the IMAX, and oh boy, was she excited. I kind of wish I had got a little bit of footage of that.
It was so exciting. The only thing I forgot to do was wear my bracelets. Totally forgot. Yes, well, it was actually, we weren't really intending to stop there. We're on our way to Toronto. We drove by the Whitby?
Whitby, Oshawa.
The Whitby, Oshawa area, and we see IMAX, and we go Wonder Woman, and we go, okay.
Okay, let's go see it. Yeah, it's good.
So we did. 2 thumbs up for that.
Two thumbs up.
We do movie reviews.
That's right. Tara and Tom, movie reviews.
I'm not going to say any more than it was absolutely incredible.
2 T's up.
2 T's up.
Yeah.
We need to go down to Maple.
That way?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, what else is new in the real estate world with our 3-day sabbatical?
I don't know. I think things are slowing down a tiny bit now that the spring market's coming to an end.
Yeah.
That's not to say it's not a strong market, but it certainly, I don't think it's as rushed as it was, but we will see, because there can be lulls that only last a week.
We usually see a little bit of a slowdown come June, just because people start thinking of
summer vacation and
getting their kids out of school.
Yeah.
So, but you never know.
So we'll see how that goes and how that's happening. We sold everything pretty much again.
Yes.
So listings are low. It's funny because it's been such a strong year.
It's been an incredible May.
And
we needed 3 days off.
An absolutely insane May, and we could never keep up with the listings. You know, lots of people were listing their homes with us. Don't get me wrong, and we love that. Mm-hmm. But they were selling as fast as they were being listed.
Yeah.
Here we are. Look at this. Annie Rose.
Annie Rose.
Beautiful home.
Yes.
Okay, we will be back. So we're back, and we're going to the next house, which is always fun. But anyway, we were talking about the market and spring market. And Oshawa, we have heard that prices are starting to decline in Oshawa, which is a direct reflection of the 15% tax that they put on in that area to affect foreign buyers. That obviously they aren't putting their money into that market because there's a 50% tax if they do it, which might speak to the level of foreign investment that is occurring. However, before we jump to that conclusion, Vancouver had the same thing happen, and it affected the market only for about 2 years, and then
it 2 years?
For about 2 years, and then it bounced back and hit hard. So we don't know the long-term impact.
It hurt in a good way.
Yeah. Well, it depends on who you are. If you're a buyer, it was not in a good way, right? The whole point is to try and make homes affordable, and it worked for a little bit. They had a price decrease in Vancouver for a while, and then it bounced back. So we don't know if that's the same thing that's going to happen in Canada or not. It's really hard to say. And
Vancouver's in Canada. Let's go with Ontario.
Ontario. We don't know if that same thing's going to happen in Ontario as it did in Vancouver.
Tom's driving and talking at the same time,
and so it can be confusing. But the point is that it may be good for the Belleville area, because if those were foreign investors, they may decide to come to this area.
Which we've seen some of. So.
Yeah, and when I say good, I mean good for sellers, not necessarily good for buyers, because it pushes the price up for buyers at the same time.
Yeah.
However, what it can be good for buyers is if you end up buying now in the market and the market remains strong for several years, then the purchase that you make goes up in value, and that's very good for you.
And that's a really good point.
Yeah.
Because right now buyers are saying, well, you know what, we don't want to get into competing offers, or we don't want to buy now because we're going to overpay. You're going to pay what the market is saying, whether you're in a competing situation or not, but you're also going to pay more still in another month or two.
Yeah.
So the longer you wait, the more you're going to pay, just because our market still is going up.
Yeah, we get this mentality that when you're in a competing market, that, oh my goodness, I'm overpaying for the home. But the reality is in a strong market, the property values just keep going up anyway. Mm-hmm. And so a home that was $300,000 in a competing offer situation now, right, is still going to be $330,000 later in a non-competing situation. So if you're buying a home, buy a home, right? And the market is the market. That's, we rarely see price decreases in the market, and when they happen, they don't happen for long periods of time. More what happens is price goes down for a short period of time, then the market stabilizes, right? And then they start going up again. And this last stabilization was almost a 10-year stabilization. But
we're back.
We're back.
It's like really rainy out.
It's so rainy out. There's no doubt.
Oh, jeepers. Okay. So, I think that's all we've got, eh?
I think that's about it. If you have any questions, don't be shy about sending it to us. We will field it on Tour Tuesday, or we will email you back, one or the other.
And one of the questions I do get right now is, it's still a good time to list? And yes, it is still a good time to list, because yes, we are still short on listings.
Yeah.
And
I think, what was the number? It was down to 569 or something like that a week ago, when normally the market is about 1,300. So, or at least LePage. That's not the market, so LePage is the great.
That was.
Was that the market? Yeah. Okay, I wasn't there for the last meeting, so I'm only hearing it secondhand.
From me.
Yes.
I could make all kinds of things.
You could make everything up. There's no doubt about it. Okay, well that's it. So, sweet TaraLyons. Bum, bum, bum.